Hello pretty people, welcome to
Simply Delish Duo.
You guys, today we are making our delicious low and slow, mouth-watering, fall off the bone ribs, which you will absolutely love.
So if you'd like to see more of our recipes, please subscribe to our channel by hitting that red subscribe button below.
Now, the first step to our fall off the bone ribs is you want to prepare your meat. So we took it out of the fridge, had it sit until it reached to room temperature. You don't want your meat to sit too long, just until it reaches to room temperature. This way it cooks evenly in the oven. And we also trimmed some excess fat. There wasn't much, just a little, but that fat we didn't need.
No, that's just extra though.
Oh yeah, we don't need that. And as you notice, your ribs, most of them, if you buy them at your local grocery store, will come with a membrane. Unless you do get them at the butcher's, you can get him to
Oh yeah,
take
if you get your ribs at the butcher, I recommend they do that for you. It just saves yourself a step. And it is important to remove this membrane because once you put your spices in, all the spices won't penetrate through the meat if you have this tissue on there.
Yes.
And it makes,
yes, and very tender and very tasty.
Yeah, very tasty.
So, but the easiest way, you guys, to remove this membrane is grab a paper towel and just
give it a pull.
Yeah, give it a pull.
And if it comes off in little pieces, that's fine. But most cases, if you do it slowly like she is, like you'll notice with the paper towel, she's got more of a grip and it's coming off in a big piece.
Yeah,
so we'll just
perfect.
continue doing this. It won't take too long,
No,
but
a minute
make sure you do this step. Very important.
So we removed the membrane. So now we're ready for our first step in the cooking process. Now I'll handle the meat. Can you handle the spices? So I'm not touching that.
Before I do so though, sorry, I'm gonna go wash my hands while
Okay,
we talk about
okay, so the spices that we are using today are salt, black pepper, paprika, garlic powder, and oregano. So you want to dry rub both sides, and you want to make sure your meat is quite dry because you want the spices to stick to your meat, your seasoning to stick. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna season bone side up first, and because we're going to be cooking with the meat side up. So yeah, she'll season the bone side and give it a good rub. Make sure, be liberal. Make sure.
Yeah, you want to be generous.
Yes, and yeah, on the side.
Every nook and cranny.
Perfect, perfect. And now we're gonna do meat side up. Oops, I like this. Meat side up. There, it's easier for me that way.
All right. Tell me when.
Okay, perfect. That's good. That is really, really good. So now what we're going to do, I am going to get my sister to wrap it up in tin foil here. Now you want your tin foil, you want it wrapped nice and tightly because you don't want that steam seeping out because that steam helps with the cooking process, and not only that, that's what tenderizes your meat, and you will get that fall off the bone, melting your mouth ribs. So let me just get it this way. And we are preheating the oven at 350 degrees, so you want to pop it in the oven for about 2 hours at 350 degrees. And then we will begin with our second step of the cooking process.
All right, let's pop these in.
So it's been a couple of hours. We just pulled them out of the oven. Pull off this tin foil. Oh my God, you guys are nice and juicy, nice and tasty. Ooh, the steam. It has been a couple hours. It's getting dark outside, so it's a little darker in here. So now this, you guys, is your second step to cooking your ribs. You could throw them on the grill. It's a little cold outside, so we won't be throwing them on the grill. We're going to be popping them back in the oven for about 5 minutes on a high broil because you want your barbecue sauce to be nice and caramelized and a little bit charred on top. So what I'll do, I'm going to put a bit of barbecue sauce on.
Do we want to do the bottom first?
Yeah, because
all right. So we're gonna just
drench. I love barbecue sauce. Love barbecue sauce. The more the better. Okay. That nice smoky taste. Love it. I could already taste it.
I want to get it in the middle because they're gonna.
Yeah.
It's
we have
gonna
the
fall.
other
They're already falling off.
I know, it's like fall off the bone, melt in your mouth. Seriously.
There.
Okay. So let's just pour this barbecue sauce.
And as much as you want.
Oh yeah. I love it, so I like lots. So just brush your barbecue sauce on.
Yeah, and then we'll, like she said, we'll pop them back in the oven.
Yeah, for about 5 minutes, like I said, on a high broil. until your top gets a little bit charred. Just keep an eye on it, because
yeah, you don't want it burning.
No, because it gets quite hot. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Can you turn this off?
You guys, we just pulled them out of the oven. They look amazing, and the house has a phenomenal smell. It has that smoky rib smell, which I love, love, love. And this is such a low maintenance recipe.
For me, the hardest part of this recipe is having to wait for them to cook, because it is low and slow, so having to wait.
Doesn't matter. You could clean the house, do something, cook, make your coleslaw that you love that goes with the ribs, right?
Yeah, I have to. With ribs, I need to have coleslaw. For some reason, coleslaw and ribs match. It's a perfect pair. What do you guys like having with your ribs? We'd like to know, so comment below.
I like food. I like anything. So I'm going to go eat my ribs. So we hope you like this recipe. Thank you for watching Simply Delish Duo.